Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to the Road Warrior. I've been asking a lot of people these days, and it's almost, instead of saying, hi, how are you, it's how are you feeling? And the feeling is important to throw in there, because feeling works on both physically feeling and mentally feeling. Because everybody's feeling something these days. Even if you're feeling healthy, you're feeling a little angst. You're feeling a little stress from everything that's been going on and continues to go on with the pandemic. And then there are the people who aren't feeling physically so well. Do you have a cold? Do you have the flu? Do you have the coronavirus? I've got a lot of friends who are vaccinated and boosted who have gotten this Omicron virus, this Omicron variant, if you will, because they've tried to get back to normal, because they've tried to maintain a more normal life. And well, right now, with this thing being, to be able to spread so much like a flu or like the cold, you still got to maintain your safety. You still got to maintain your distance. But who wants to do that? Some people are just taking the risk, say, you know what, if I get this variant, it's not going to kill me. I'm not going to go to the hospital. Everything will be good. And they deal with it. I understand that. I still maintain a lot of distance, still don't go out and do a lot of things, and definitely try to avoid big crowds. But I think that's the difference between some people. I'm willing, if I have to wait this out another year or another 2 years, I will, because it could always be worse and can always get worse. And some people say, well, if you don't live your life, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm still living. I'm still communicating with you every week. That's a part of my life. I still have my podcast every week. I still have my wife. I still have family and friends. And, well, I don't see them as much as I would like. I still see them. We had a chance to go spend time with family over the holidays, so we've done all of those things. So it's not so horrible. It's not so bad. And I think that's the interesting part of all of this, is it's different for everybody. There is no one way to feel throughout all of this. Now we keep talking about what they're now calling the flu-rona, the combination of the flu and the coronavirus at the same time, which a lot of people are getting. I know you can't win sometimes. And sadly, a lot of this is out of your hands. Much like, and we took it for granted for a long time with the flu. When you caught the flu, it was usually because you came in contact with somebody who had that virus. And while not as severe and not something that was going to put many people in the hospital, it did put some people in the hospital, let's just face it. But I think that's what's interesting about all of this and about the coronavirus, is once so many people got vaccinated and stopped spreading the variants or stopped spreading the virus, it calmed down for many people. But sadly, because some people don't want to, refuse to, don't believe in whatever, we've still kind of suffered with all of this. And I think that's what makes it both sad and interesting. So how are you feeling? Physically, mentally, emotionally? I truly do care, because I care about the people. At this point in life, through all the political stuff we've been through, my friends are my friends, my family's my family. I care about who I care about. And if you're still in my life, that means I care about you. And I'm worried about you, because I want you to be around if and when we get out of this, when we hit the other side. We'll get out of this. I mean, we all work in the moment. We all work about worrying about getting out of it right now. But if you look back in the history of time, all of these, whether it's a pandemic, whether it's a war, don't end overnight. They don't happen, boom, and end out. You know, it's not a one-time event. It's an evolutionary event. And so people have to endure. The flu pandemic of the 1900s, of 1917, 18, lasted 2 or 3 years before so many people died away, and then people became more immune to it, and there were some vaccines to it, but they wore masks for years, and then eventually they stopped doing that. Now, I'm sure some people wore masks in the 1920s. I don't know, I wasn't around, but it's something to think about. We will get through this together. You probably need to ask the same thing of the people you're close with, the people you love. How are you feeling? Physically, mentally, emotionally? We got to get in this, got to stay in this together. Back next week, another Road Warrior, kevinmason.us, home for all the Road Warrior videos, up on YouTube, up on Facebook. Subscribe, like, comment, tell a friend. Love it when you do. Appreciate it. Be safe. I care. Truly do. Thanks.